is right here in Nashville. Learn more.
Tuesday, September 3, 2013. Franklin, Tennessee. Just south of Nashville. We stopped and get the big Explorer. Got a Jiffy Lube and an oil change. We just pulled in, straight away they did it, 20 minutes. And we went walking, Barbara and I, over to this Williamson Square across the road. Usual thing in the USA. It's almost no provision at all for pedestrians because everyone drives into the Jiffy Lube. All they gotta do is walk into the waiting room and out again.
In fact, you can drive to the pharmacy, you can drive to the bank.
Well, you drive in the bank, you don't even get out of the car to drive through.
The pharmacy, they're all drive through. You don't get out the car.
And they look at us with two, like we've got two heads when I said I was going to walk across the road.
They can start ahead.
I was just having a laugh at how direct to the point a lot of these things are called, like the collision centre. Then I said, oh, that's right, of course, we call them smash repairs. Rick thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, just getting right to the point there. Smash repair.
Oh dear. Let's go and have a look at little downtown Franklin. Bloody beautiful. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at these places set back from the road.
Gorgeous old houses.
Down in these parts, in the South, the Civil War isn't exactly known as the Civil War as much as it is the War of the Northern Aggression.
That's it. Yes, we're in the cradle of the Civil War down here. We were just discussing such things. Franklin plays its part in that. 44 years old and Riggs has come to the crossroads. Pretty place, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Very nice.
Wait.
Oh, I just pushed the button and it's telling me to wait.
Push the button.
Wait.
Oh. Hose and Riggses proliferate the area. It's just right across from the Franklin Theatre. A little pub on the main drag, it's full. So it's still only 20 to 12. There's Barbara Ruck.
Look, it's my adding machine.
Start with one of those.
Do the branding
No,
area
not quite.
Banding on.
for DTR.
Donald T. Ruck.
Put my brand on you.
Very good, very good.
Back to Franklin Square. Rocky.
Very reasonable price. I'm first stepping in. Yeah.
Got a lot of bang for your buck. And this isn't the most terrible place to live. The winters aren't as severe as up in your way.
Yeah.
Mm,
It's a lot of house for the dollar.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I'm always complaining that I can't get my sizing in Australia, whether it's clothes, especially footwear. I always tell everyone, when I come to America, I'm spoiled for choice. Case in point. That's a pretty big fault. Look at the size of these coolers.
Pretty big.
They just don't mess around in this country. was used as a hospital in the Civil War by the Federal troops, meaning the Northerners, the Union. Another church up there used for the same thing, as was this one across just over from the original square we were at.
You got a church,
Yeah.
a church, and a church.
That's it. All of them are very, very old. See, that one's on an angle because it was bombed severely in the Civil War. Crikey, wherever you look, it's just stunning, isn't it?
Absolutely.
We've left Franklin. I'm gonna just drive into Leiper's Fork, and then we'll hit the Trace Parkway. Last time we were here in Leiper's Fork, this whole thing was just sitting in the middle of the field over here, and we came across it. It just looked really strange. I was telling Riggs on the way out from Franklin how unusual it was, you know. And we got here a
Ford Galaxy.
that's it, plastic. It's
I'm not
like a
sure which
63.
Yeah.
63. The Chargers are 69. We got our old parking spot back. All the wrought iron art that was out the front of this place is gone. What a beautiful part of the world. That's an old smokehouse, Riggs.
Yeah.
And behind it there's a stage from memory. We're going to have a look. Pretty cool, huh? You can walk through it out the other side. Oh, you right, BB?
Yeah, I'm just going down a hole.
There's theater here, it looks like.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
It's a nice setting for it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then back out to the main drag.
Uh-huh.
It's
Oh, yes. That,
like this, except
yes.
for significant.
Go and see what we can eat here.
I think they're going to be able to serve us.
Yeah, I think we'll be able to eat here.
You want to get some meat with two sides?
Yep. I think this is the place, eh? Meat and two sides.
Wonder where they pull that catfish from.
It's got a long way to swim. Well, thank you, sir. Oh, I love it, love it.
Fried okra.
Yeah, dude, today's meat for two. What are you going to have? Pulled pork?
Pulled pork, macaroni and cheese, and
Yes, how's it going?
Good, mate. How about yourself?
Nice.
What do you got there?
I got some mango smoothie that I have been told is, have you had one of them before? Ooh, what's that?
Highly addictive.
Highly addictive.
Yeah, the gentleman up there was just telling us, Riggs, wasn't he, that he smoked this for 10 hours. There he is. Very nice young gentleman.
this little item right here has been floating around Indiana. I see it's probably made its way from down here. It's how to be a Class C hillbilly.
I like the idea. You got beans. I should have gone.
Yeah, I went with
I got baked beans for the 5th day in a row. but they are so good. And mac cheese. This is just the staple here in the south.
Mm-hmm.
And the mango juice is fair dinkum to die for, as you said.
That's very good.
And that's what we said.
What we have here is what I imagine is most likely a Johnny cake.
A Johnny cake.
Yeah, it's it's made very similar as a pancake, but it's made with cornmeal.
Oh yes, I thought it was.
So when you taste it, you taste the
Yeah.
meal of the corn.
And the pork just melts as soon as you put it on your tongue. It is that tender, smoked for 10 hours. And the barbecue sauce, oh, I tell you. This is about what we're about to jump onto this afternoon for our run down to Savannah, Tennessee. Excellent. Very good, sir, very good. That pork, what, 10 hours you said? 10 hours? Yeah.
Sure.
You can tell.
I had the meat.
Taylor Swift was in here, right? When was that?
And so he said he didn't know.
10, 17.
She doesn't look that old there. So,
Yeah.
and she's not that old. She's like 21
Are
now.
y'all visiting?
Is she? Yeah, mate. Yeah. We're from down under, just passing through. We have been here before, though, actually. A couple of years ago. And we had to come back. Pay your bill, go to heaven. I like it. Well, lunch was a complete success, in my opinion. We all agree there.
Yeah, it was awesome. Said he'd smoked it for about 10 hours. The barbecue sauce was of the sweet and smoky variety, and served with a little Johnny cake.
Yeah,
It was
which you explained to us. It was outstanding.
delicious.
And there's another little bar across the road. County Boy, the Country Boy restaurant. Yeah, the Country Boy restaurant. The old Ford. Old Fords never die. I got the same problem with this Ford as I do with the one we're driving. Getting in and out, my legs in and out. Things haven't changed in 70 years.
Design hasn't changed.
No.
Got to send one to my lovely wife.
My passenger, some other things don't change, and that's me ferrying him around America. Driving him around at
I
least.
know my place.
This is a private residence, but I'm sure they're used to people doing this. This is just stunning. Last time we were here, actually, Tammy, there was a bed there, and Tammy just waltzed straight in and sat on it. That's our Tammy bird for you. Through there is probably an old Civil War battlefield. It's clearing. Have a go at this, Riggs. How beautiful is that?
Lovely. I like it immensely. The north met the south there.
It would be.
It would be.
We're just saying whether that's that meadow is a battlefield, and as Riggs just said, if the north met the south there, then it would be.
Laura gave us that's great
Oh, good.
for our jalopy picture.
And that was Leiper's Fork, 2013 style. Now, we're going to come and live 3 months of the year here. It's still summer. Look how green it is. Well, no, okay, it's 3 days past summer, but you get the idea. Look at that place up there. Okay, right here in 2011, I stopped and I said, the next time I'm here, we're going to do this. I'm going to stop it from shaking. Natchez Trace Parkway. Can't stop it from shaking. So here we go. We're actually going to turn left rather than go back out to the interstate that way. Let's do it. No commercial use, recreational haulage only.
That's us.
You know,
There's a couple of towns you might have heard of. Good old Tupelo, Mississippi, birthplace of Elvis Aaron Presley.
Yeah.
otherwise known as the King.
Bring your pulled pork sandwich out here. What a spot.
Yeah.
And it's as if we got Tennessee to ourselves today.
Yeah.
We'll come another 6 or 7 miles. I actually pointed back north at the moment. There's a little walking trail here that we're gonna have a go at. It's a bit steeper than we thought. We thought I would just leave the flip-flops on. Riggs, you let us know if there's any bears up there, boy.
What's that?
Let us know if there's any bears.
Oh, yeah.
Have a go at the bloody... the angle of that. It's almost straight down. That does remind me of the Grand Canyon. The only other place I've really done any hiking in America. It's beautiful out here. Pouring rain here yesterday, and you can see that these trails we were on would have been rivers. So we've come about 3 or 4 miles further around to the south. That's tobacco. This is the old tobacco farm on the old trace. Well, that's an interesting piece of information. James Polk was president, or between Lincoln and the end of the 19th century, and he lived here, the location of the old tobacco farm on the Natchez Trace Parkway. I don't know anything about tobacco, and this is it. It's just like lettuce. Call me ignorant. Well, it's a fair deduction, let's be honest. Jeff knows all about it. He knows all about all sorts of things that aren't real good for you. So how long's that been hanging there? Since James Polk?
Yeah. Yeah, for quite some time.
Yeah. I just said, I don't think I want that cigar.
Very cool. There's a view through there to the road we were just on. And this is the old parkway, the original. This very area here was where the Indians, troops, future presidents, Davy Crockett, who was a senator, they all came through here, and we're going to drive it. It's 2 miles long and comes back out on the current parkway. I'm forward driving in America finally. Ah, yes. Two big ravines down there, BB.
Yeah, they go down a long way.
We were talking about Lewis and Clark yesterday, going down the Ohio River near Louisville. And little did we know that Lewis is buried right there. And he lived in a house where the ruins are still there, about 250 yards that way. We'll go and have a look. That's where he died. He was the governor of Louisiana at the time. He was only 35 years old. Senior commander of the Lewis and Clark expedition. The first time anyone had ever gone west of, say, even Philadelphia, all the way over to the Californian coast. Yeah, his life came tragically and mysteriously to its close on the night of August 11th, 1809. That is a fine gravestone as far as gravestones go. I think if you got one that size, you might have made a bit of a mark in your life, Jeff.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, so I've done a little reading, and apparently the
old trace, which is right there.
Yeah, the old trace.
Literally 300 metres from his house.
Right. Was a great place for bandits to hide out and rob, murder, and dispose of their victims all along through here for the travelers up and down the trace. And so there's one school of thought that believed that he committed suicide. Another group believes that he was murdered. and both sides point to the actual testimony in support of each one of their conclusions. One being Miss Grider in particular, who said that she heard gunshots and a part of Meriwether Lewis's skull was actually missing. So, and that his throat was cut. So it was very unlikely that he cut his own throat and shot himself in the head. And that his body, he had crawled a considerable distance.
Okay.
So when Andrew Jackson declared that
president.
Declared that he had committed suicide, it was based on early accounts and records of only what he knew at the time, which was people saying that he had committed suicide. But it would seem to me that
to be sketchy.
Very sketchy, I would say, given the history of the robberies along the trace and the condition that they found him with his throat cut, and that he probably was murdered. I want to go on the record saying that I had absolutely nothing to do with it.
Plainly visible, though long deserted road, is a section of the original Natchez Trace. Goes on to explain some stuff we already learned about it.
No, I mean, because we've been just generally heading south.
Well, is it? Yeah, so it must have the same one.
Okay, he didn't live here. I thought he lived here. He came off the Trace Parkway here and went over to the inn. That's the Grinders Inn. Well, a replica of it, because it was apparently between here and sort of where we're standing. And some ruins over there, is there?
There's a monument over there that suggests that that the monument is very near where his body was found.
Yeah, so he died here. Well, his body was found here.
So now, after your education and learning about Meriwether Lewis, how would you say that you feel confident to go back and report to your friends that with a high degree of certainty that he was murdered rather than a suicide?
I definitely do. I feel quite satisfied.
Satisfied that he was murdered, yeah.
Even though we can't find the perpetrator, I do feel satisfied that mystery is now solved.
Well, the perp we'll never know that, that's for sure. Next stop, Savannah in Tennessee. Back on the American highway. This is the 64.
And throw your receipt in the box for your chance to win $50.
Savannah, turn right on the 64. Yes, that was a little bar and grill back there in the middle of nowhere.
Piggly Wiggly.
Off some
Everything you need. Get it right here, Piggly Wiggly.
Check out the all-new
What's the Piggly Wiggly?
It's supermarket.
Oh, I see. I wasn't sure if it was a barbecue or something. That was Waynesbro, Tennessee. Waynesbro.
United States has fought since the revolution.
Yep, that's
It's a comfort motel. I stayed there in 2001. I didn't get it on film, so I have this time for posterity. Across the road from the old Sears.
Right turn in 1.1 kilometers, College Street.
I'm going to touch out a days in this time. Savannah in Tennessee. And what are we here for?
barbecue.
We're here at the Hickory Pig for barbecue.
Hickory Pit.
We're here for Shiloh National Park tomorrow, Shiloh Civil War Battlefield, but right now we're going to eat more barbecue.
Real hickory smoked barbecue ribs and chicken.
Let's get into it.
That's what the sign says.
Ooh. You don't mind if I film in here, do you? Everyone back home wants to see what we're eating, you see.
There's some mild sauce for y'all, honey, and some hot sauce, and I'll be right back with the bone tray for y'all too, okay?
Thank you. Bone tray, I like it. We got a full rack of ribs here, Riggs and I each. Although he got the roll, the bread roll, I don't bother with that. There's still a fair bit of food there. And we've got the sauces, as she said, and you've got a half a chicken.
I got
Half a southern style chicken.
chicken dinner.
And here's y'all a bone tray with some extra big dinner napkins and some wet wipes when y'all are finished, okay?
Excellent. Thank you very much for all your help.
You're welcome, and I'm about to check on you in just a minute, okay?
Good on you, love.
Barbecue flight.
These are going to work out $19 each. And that's about 13. Barbara's very healthy. She didn't have any of the skin. But how was the chicken?
It's very good, very tasty.
And the ribs were horrible, as you can see.
Don't look at me, it's embarrassing. It's hideous, I'm hideous.
Yes, horrible. Not.
Delicious. I really enjoyed them. The girl at the end.
Hey, how are we doing?
Thank you very
Y'all
much.
enjoy everything?
No, it was terrible, as you can see.
Can I get y'all some more water?
I'm still good, thank you. Sure.
No, we're good for now. Good answer. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm stuffed. I
Every night.
can't pick the meat off of those bones. Oh,
Every night you come touring with me, you're gonna eat and drink.
And eat and drink we have.
Excellent. That was brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
45, 6, 7, 8. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye, love. Thank you.
See you later.
Thank you.
Is that your shout?
What's that?
Did you shout us that, as we would say? Shout means an old English expression. It means,
Treat.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll pay you back.
Oh, I wanted to buy you guys dinner for having me along.
Well, it's been a challenge. And one dinner, certainly, I'm only joking.
Might garner me a little more favor. Look at the cannonball simply would not fit in there. I don't know who they think they're trying to fool.
Beautiful area. Time to go and check out the bourbon supplies. Check this out. This is all bourbons. There's stuff in here I've never heard of. There's just endless supplies. Right up to the Canadian Club there. It keeps going actually. Now and there's the scotches. And that's the, oh no, that's bourbon too. So keep going so far. They got, I was just talking to the girl and she said, yeah, we're renowned here for having the biggest bourbon selection outside of Kentucky. Then you've got the creme de la creme, as far as I'm concerned, is the Knob Creek. It's 89 is the cheapest I've seen it in Perth. And it's even got its own special box and limited edition bottle. There you go. And what am I going to have? Well, you don't mix Coke with that stuff. So I'm taking the Evan Williams Traveller. I like the bottles, take them back home. And for a 1 litre, we're paying $14. That's sort of the equivalent of Jim Beam. So I'll grab that one too. What are you asking about?
Price of
The Merlot. 15. So what are we paying for that at home?
Oh, we don't get this one.
Oh.
I'm using this one because it's recommendation from
Tennessee, Columbia, Tennessee.
a recommendation from Jeff there to see what we're going to have, and basically the Merlot, because it's American, is $4 cheaper. So I'm thinking sold.
You won't believe the selection of bourbon over there.
I know. I was looking at it before.
Good old Rebel Yell. That's from the old days. We don't have that anymore.
There's one I didn't even know existed.
Well, plenty of
12-year
them.
Canadian club.
Yeah,
We
well, there you
only
go.
see straight Canadian club. That's all we ever get.
Yeah, true, true.
No such thing as aged Canadian club in Australia.
Anything else?
That'll do for now. Thanks, love. Sold. Oh, actually, have you got any Diet Coke here?
We can't serve anything that doesn't have alcohol in it.
Hey.
Can't sell anything that doesn't have alcohol in it.
45.
That is, God bless America.
So I was looking at the picture here from our wonderful night out at Tootsie's, and I didn't realize that you had a camera that took pictures with our drunken vision.
That's what we look like at
That's
the time.
that's what we looked like at the time.
That's what the world looked like the last shot.
Yeah, that's what the world looks like.
What is it? September 4? September 4?
Yeah, tomorrow's my
Wednesday.
anniversary.
That's it. Wednesday. Breakfast time at the Quality Inn.
This young lady, your summer to-do
Cooked buffet breakfast here at the Quality Inn, Savannah. We made use of the pool facilities last evening, didn't we, Jeffrey?
Indeed, yes.
All right, just cruising out of Savannah. That's Tennessee, of course, and not to be mixed up with the one over on the coast in good old Georgia. And we're about to cruise past the good old Hickory Pit from last evening. It's an iconic little barbecue shack, that one, isn't it? And we're off to Shiloh, Civil War battlefield. Should mention this is the city of Crump, and it welcomes us. And it's literally about 2 miles from Savannah.
I believe it's the city of Crump is one big flea market.
It looks like it inside and outside of the road. There's just flea markets everywhere.
Flea market, USA.
Plenty of storage units all the way along here. What's going on? Is this the storage unit capital of the area?
Where they put all their junk. I mean, their treasures.
Oh, look at those Chevy trucks sitting there.
Some of them need a little bit TLC.
Oh, the Camaro, buy, sell, trade. Have a look at do the deals, muscle cars. Oh, there's a chopper, Sikorsky. It's not quite a Sikorsky. What an interesting place, and there's the dead centre
The
of Crump.
Sofa King back there wanted to let you know to have a God bless day.
Excellent. Oh shit, I'm supposed to go left there. All right, turn around. Well, today is October the 10th, 2001, and we've come to Shiloh, which was where the first significant battle between the War of the States took place on April the 6th, 1862, otherwise known as the American Civil War, when the Confederates, led by Johnston, came up from Corinth in Mississippi and attacked Grant's Union Army here. It's quite a large battlefield. this area where I am now was where the artillery took over after about 6 hours of fighting, where the infantry failed. The Confederate infantry failed to get through the Union line to force them back in it at all. It was time for the artillery to take over, and they were mildly successful. But on the second day, on the 7th of April, reinforcements arrived down at Pittsburgh Landing and forced back the Confederates. Eventually they had to surrender after Johnston was killed. We're just going to take a bit of a look around, but the battlefield itself is very vast, and we'll take a bit of a look around and see what we can find. Morning viewers, it's September 4, 2013. I'm back at Shiloh, Civil War battlefield, 12 years after I was here before. We're just paying our respects at Shiloh. It's a fascinating place. It's 9 square miles around. The Union soldiers, there was 40,000 of them, and they were camped in this area. And the Confederate soldiers, numbering 44,000, came up from Corinth in Mississippi and surprise attacked them very early in the morning on April 6, 1862. And the area I'm in right now actually is a significant. This is the Hornets' Nest, Duncan Field, and the Confederates were here. And we're going to show you a little bit later on. The Union Army was over here, and on the first day, the Confederates pushed them back to Pittsburgh Landing. We're right on the Mississippi River here, not the Mississippi, sorry, the Tennessee River. And they almost had the battle won, they thought. But the Union Army was reinforced by Bvde. Grant was the commander of the Union Army, and Sherman actually was his second in charge. William Sumter Sherman, and Ulysses Grant, who went on to be president of the United States. They got reinforcements from Bvde overnight, and then they came into here and pushed the Confederates back, and that was late on the second day, the 7th of April. The area I'm standing in right now, they say was there was no more area in the whole of the Civil War which saw more fierce fighting and higher casualties as this particular beautiful part of the world. So we're going to go and take a look around.
This weekend starts to fish back out.
And that's looking south, which is the eastern side of the battlefield. That's east, back up here.
I figure that a soldier had to have leaned against this tree and died. At some point in the battle, coming off of the Hornets' Nest here, where the Confederate Army even surrounded the Union and captured what was somewhere in the neighborhood of 2,000 men.
This is on the end of the first day.
But there was a bloody and fierce battle that took place that made them lay down their arms. They were surrendered.
Themselves surrendered the second day, yeah.
Yeah. So I can only imagine that just in this little area, littered with bodies, someone just sat down to die.
This is actually the Hornets' Nest. After being driven from their camps by attacking Confederates at 9 AM, more than 4,000 Union soldiers retreated to the woods on your left and took position along the sunken road, the dirt wagon trace in front of you. It's down there. And the Federal infantry took cover behind oak trees, fence rails and the dense undergrowth. And during the next 8 hours, Confederate infantry charged the road and the wooded stronghold they called the Hornets' Nest 11 times. Repeatedly, they were repulsed by swarms of mini balls, which is how that's how it got its name, was because it sounded like hornets coming past your ears. 5-minute walk down to the sunken road leads to an exhibit on the surrender of the Hornet's Nest. The ground you'll be walking over is the scene of some of the most desperate and deadly fighting in the Civil War. Imagine having, you know, the amount of people that were...
Yeah, imagine the amount of people who had to run for their lives across that.
This is the road where they ran for their lives, the sunken road, at the end of the first day. Bang, crash, boom. This is the Union Army we're talking. Doesn't feel right to be laughing in this place, does it? But he's got a fair point. When they were retreating, they wouldn't have just been wandering, sauntering down there like you and I.
There would have been no strolling.
They came back though, first thing the next morning, because they'd been reinforced over at Pittsburgh Landing by Buriel and another 10,000 troops.
You can't even imagine the fatigue that they must have even started that second day with, knowing it was all going to start again after what they'd been through the day before.
The other thing was the Confederates were completely convinced that they were going to win. They were just tidying things up on the Sunday.
They thought it was just a
The Monday, sorry, the next day, on the 7th. And late afternoon, they were either all dead or retreating themselves. You got over the bridge, and then what happened?
Well, I got up here, I was completely surrounded by Confederate army, and
You thought you were home free, but
thought I was home free.
then you had to surrender.
And I had to surrender. Really got my heart pumping.
It's a good idea, though.
I started zigzagging a little bit when I heard the minis.
There's the minis coming past your ear. It's like hornets.
I had to hold on to my hat once.
Yeah, we saw that.
Save you getting blown off. And the guys that you started running with weren't so fortunate.
No.
They didn't even make it as far as the bridge. There you go. There's a depiction of it. Union soldiers in the Hornet's Nest successfully defended their position along the sunken road until late in the day. The Confederates crushed them, but the effort cost them many lives and allowed Grant time to consolidate his forces, who launched a counter-attack successfully the next day. What's this, a couple of straggling Confederates after the retreat? Straggling back to Corinth? You look a bit too well fed to me.
They didn't get ribs.
No.
Yeah.
So you're just doing some maintenance on the family plot over there?
Yeah. Well, you see the two flags. My wife and I are going to be buried there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's a, if I may say so, a pretty good spot. Like you're right up the front here in front of the churches, you know.
By the way, let me shake your hand. Never.
Sorry,
That's what a man from Mars Strait.
well, you have now. Well, I'm Brett. What's your name?
Charlie Moffet.
Charlie Moffet.
Moffet.
M-O-F-F-A-T.
E.T.
E.T. Moffet.
E.T.
Well, there you
Charlie
go.
Moffet in the United States that you can find comes somehow through Ohio.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
So your mob are from?
Huh?
The Riggses.
Oh, okay. And
Ohio. So you had your break and now you're back into it.
I don't know whose grave that is. This sunk in. I'm gonna put a little dirt in.
Oh, okay. So which one's yours? One of these two here?
That four right there.
Yeah, but yours and your wife. These where you
Right. We'll be buried right there.
right there. Well, at least you'll know. At least you're in the fortunate position of knowing the spot where you'll be forevermore.
Yeah. Well, that's where my bones will be.
Yeah.
I hope I'm in a better place. What there.
Fair call.
Bad place. I hope I'm in a better place.
The Shiloh Civil War battlefield. Interesting.
opened for this position April 6th, held it from about 7:30. Yeah, that's about the time. I was thinking this.
It was actually, I think it was in Fraley Field, just a bit further along, which is where the first actual shot. And then they came
This away.
this way. They were trying to push them back into the marshland just north of Pittsburgh Landing up there.
Oh.
That's what Johnston's intention was anyway. Didn't quite work out. Good old Sherman, he just went through the south and burned everything. And the only reason that we have Savannah in Georgia is because he got to the outside and the fine burghers of that town had heard of what he'd been doing, and he says, okay, I won't burn it down if you just give it up. You know what? They gave it up. And that's why we have that magnificent town these days.
Yeah.
And was that the original church? 2 days, the armies of the north and the south clashed in the fields and forests surrounding the Shiloh church, the log building on the left.
But it only collapsed several weeks after the battle. That's how much use it got.
They rebuilt the original in 1875, but that's exactly where it was and exactly the same design. Okay, this deer is the mother. She's on one side of the road and her fawn is on our left-hand side.
And we separated them.
Waiting for us to leave. She's getting upset.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Head dipping.
this is only a small one by comparison. Because the Union won the battle, all of their soldiers were collected and identified and buried in individual graves. They didn't know who the Confederates were. The surviving Confederates were a bedraggled lot that were withdrawing all the way down to Corinth, Mississippi. So they just collected all their dead and buried them in mass graves. There's 5 of them that they know of. Genuine wild turkeys.
Yep.
Out here in the battlefield of Shiloh. This is the main mass grave. And when I was here last time, they had actually had a depiction, a drawing, an illustration of the Union soldiers placing the dead Confederates into this mass grave. Squirrel. It's a squirrel and a deer. There's the squirrel. Well, we haven't seen a deer, I don't think, so there we go. Doesn't seem to be too bothered about our presence. So it would indicate there's no other one around with it, Jeff.
Probably not.
We came across one before that had a fawn. It's a wild deer, it's not tame. There it goes.
Had enough of being looked at too closely.
Fair call. In this country, the video camera could be mistaken for a gun at any time. More deer. This one's behind us. Well spotted by Riggs. There it's running away.
He's off.
The bloody pond of Shiloh. I think at the time it was a beautiful spring woods. There's a depiction of what way it might have looked. The shallow pond attracted weary soldiers of both armies, and some of them crawled here for their last drink, and with dead horses and soldiers in there, it was said that the water was stained blood red. I've got to say that when I was here in 2001, it was not that colour. I'm pretty sure would you say they've dyed it?
Put something in it.
It doesn't look,
I don't know.
Doesn't look natural.
No.
it certainly didn't look like this 12 years ago.
The debris of battle. American short story writer Ambrose Bierce was only 20 when he fought here with the Union Army of the Ohio. Bierce recorded his impressions of the aftermath. Knapsacks, canteens, haversacks extended with swollen biscuits, gaping to disgorge, blankets beaten into the soil by the rain, rifles with bent barrels or splintered stocks, waist belts, hats, and the omnipresent sardine box. All the wretched debris of the battle still littered the spongy earth as far as one could see in every direction. Dead horses were everywhere. A few disabled cushions or limbers reclining on one elbow, as it were ammunition wagons standing disconsolate behind 4 or 6 sprawling mules. Men? There were men, all dead.
And that'll do us for Shiloh 2013. Time to hit the American highway again. Well, that's Pittsburgh Landing again, and there's all the Union graves. As we finish the loop and come back to the visitor centre and the bookshop.
3, 1.
Jeff just punching in the address for Graceland Mansion on Elvis Presley Boulevard,
3.
Memphis, Tennessee, which is our next stop. There's no wind at all out there, as in evidenced by the stars and stripes
4.
having not moved. Pretty sure that was a half mast when I was here last time. As it was just after 9/11. So that's a lap.
Yep.
It's quite rewarding, wasn't it?
Very interesting.
The tip-side feel I'm heaven bound. And when she starts to sway,
Look where we are.
she really moves the ground.
Elvis Presley Boulevard, Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, baby, rock.
We got Elvis radio going, 24-hour Elvis channel.
On Elvis Radio, live from Graceland.
Approaching destination on the left. Elvis Boulevard.
Hey y'all, welcome to Memphis, Tennessee. We brought our good friend Jeff Riggs all the way down from Indiana to see the King. And that is Graceland Mansion right there. Right there. And as usual, when in Memphis, we stayed the days in Graceland. And we'll be there in about 30 seconds. Oh, make that 5. We're here. We're gonna have a hell of a time. Say hello to the fans. We're back at the Days Inn, Graceland, and we're delighted to be here in this guitar-shaped swimming pool.
Elvis Radio.
And as we've seen on the DVD many times before, and all the other times we've stayed here, that's Graceland. That's the front wall right there, and the famous gates are right next to it. We'll wander over there a bit later, keeping with tradition. Couple of quaddies. No laws here against drinking alcohol in the pool area. Are you enjoying yourself, Riggs?
Immensely. Having a cigar and a bourbon with my great friends at the Elvis Presley Days Inn in Memphis, Tennessee. Love it. Enjoying myself. Gonna go to Graceland tomorrow. Enjoying a dip in the guitar-shaped pool. It's fabulous.
Very famous, this pool in Perth anyway. Excellent.
Couldn't be happier.
Hey girl, how are ya?
How are ya? I'm trying to talk like I'm from Australia. I need to come out there for a little while.
Yes, you do, love. I love your accent over there, like you love ours here.
Yes.
So you're from Memphis?
How far away is it?
How far away is Australia?
Yeah.
Or 14,000 miles?
How long does it
That's like 22 hours flying. That's a long time. It's a long time.
Hi, people from Australia.
Ah, you're a star. And you're delivering for Domino's.
Yes, I've been working there about a month and I love it.
You love it?
Good.
So which part of Memphis are you from?
I'm Whitehaven.
Well, that's just over here.
It's jump in here.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Well, we're going to go to Graceland because we got a friend who hasn't been there before. So we're going to go and look at that. But we're also going to go and hit Beale Street tomorrow night.
What's tomorrow? Saturday?
No, it's Thursday.
Thursday.
So we'll go to Alfred's and go to BB King's Blues Club.
Enjoy y'all.
Thank you very much, Jasmine.
Jasmine.
You have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
The American Gypsy's back. Perfect
Wonderful.
symmetry.
I smell pizza.
Let's eat. Let's eat here at the guitar-shaped swimming pool. No, he's from Indiana, so don't worry about him.
Indiana.
You got a high. I said I wanted a pepperoni, and Jeff said he wanted a pepperoni, mushroom, and onion. So we got 2 pepperoni, mushroom, and onions. I'll tell you what, it's going to taste pretty good.
Because I have clout.
You have clout with BB more than I do. First time at Graceland, Riggs?
First time. Heard about it for years. My parents always said that we were going to come to Graceland. And, well, we never made it, but here I am today and very happy to be here. It's great.
And there's BB.
There was also some other people from Australia, particularly Tamika Uzo, it looks like, in June this year from Sejuna, South Australia.
Gee, have a look at that.
They're everywhere.
Bloody Australian. Outback Australian.
Well, you see all the, you can't really call it graffiti as much as just people just writing all over the walls. Well, I don't know exactly when it started, but you know, back in the day, you had the Memphis Mafia rolling around the perimeter here, loaded up to the teeth, God knows what, on golf carts, ready to lay down a thumping on anybody that they just felt like, well, quite honestly, whoever they felt like putting one on.
Particular events where the, you know, reported the Memphis Mafia were overhanded or anything. The King was pretty, the King always said the reason I have Graceland is because of the fans. So he let a few in here and there, but not often, but he used to come down to the gate. We'll go there now, it's just up here, and he used to meet the fans.
Yeah, but he did travel with a bit of a presence.
Just a bit.
Can't take the video camera in there when you do a tour. Jeff was saying he's wondering if there's pressure sensors on this wall. I said, well, Elvis is all about the fans, so I assume not. But if we were to jump over, you'd know about it, I reckon.
Oh my.
So I returned to Graceland 12 years after I did it for the first time. 2002, 2011, 2013. This time I bought my good bud, Jeff Riggs. This BB as well. Security's just gone off. This is obviously the gates to Graceland, immortalised in song, in film. There's thousands and thousands of photos of the King right here. It was his most visible presence at Graceland. He used to come down to the gates and meet the fans. 20 years he lived here, 1957 till his death in 77. And of course he still owns it, and he's still residing out the back.
I look through here and I think about the old films and the documentaries, and I just picture Elvis and Lisa Marie riding in the golf cart, just cruising around the property all around. I can't wait to be in the back of the property where the majority of that really took place. But when I look out there, that's what I picture. Elvis being a father to his daughter, and making that time, and
It all happened right here.
Just picturing that, seeing things like that. This is just outstanding. This is absolutely fabulous. You're all stoic and I'm doing my thing.
We just went to Graceland.
My graduation picture.
It's better than his graduation picture. Riggs and I just nailed Graceland, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
We just had a fabulous time. Ran around there like little kids, as much as you can run around there, especially this one.
Oh yeah.
And he brought out the worst in me. But we played our, we were respectful the whole time, don't get me wrong, especially when we got out to the meditation gardens. And humbling is always the word that I describe any trip to Graceland. What would you describe it as?
Yeah, that's absolutely.
And the other thing is, he's a bit lost for words, old Jeff. The other thing is, you just realise how famous the man is, what he achieved.
In the trophy room, I got choked up. I almost felt a tear. I got it in the throat. Just looking down the long.
The Hall of Gold. The Hall of Gold, yeah.
Just one achievement after the next, and seeing pictures and the album covers and things that I remember from my childhood. That really kind of gave me a lump in my throat.
Yeah, no, it's the fourth time I've been in there, and I was the same. I had a slight tear in the eye when you walk down there, especially, and then it past the gravesite, you know. Tango! This is a bit of a seminal moment because the Indiana Riggses, half of our American family, meet the Eldreds, the other half, finally.
Yeah. Well, I've heard a lot about you. Yeah, same here.
Not about you yet, but we're going to be talking about you.
I know. I mean, this was the room here that we stayed in 219 in 2001.
Yeah, they won't let us have it today.
No, they won't. And this is where you did the filming for us, and our guitar-shaped swimming pool.
There it is.
And now every time whether we come back here, we have to have a little ceremony.
We'll do that.
There we are.
Yeah, absolutely. I was in there this morning. It's good.
It's not bad. It's very, very good. Very good.
Very warm. Even though I cut a bit at my foot, that was the worst stitch. I was doing laps, and the first lap, I didn't realise the step cut it as far as it did, and I dashed my foot and I kicked it.
But she said it's on the repair this afternoon with a couple of wines.
Started to knit together. Yeah, it's lovely. To Mud Island.
My Indiana family and my Mississippi family are together. It's a significant moment for me.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. There we go. We're going to eat, we're going to dine there, but before that, apparently we're going to get up to the top of that. The famous Peabody Hotel in Memphis, Tennessee. We're downtown, Riggs, downtown Memphis, Tennessee, boy.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Tammy, you never meets a stranger. She said that about me.
Right.
She knows everyone.
Stopped. I thought I was just waiting there for it. Come on.
After you. Oh, thanks, Riggs.
I used to work with
Whereabouts?
AS Hospitality.
Okay, that's interesting. Now, how long ago was that? That's famous Lansky Brothers, by the way. That's where Elvis used to shop before he was famous for all his funky threads. We're in the Peabody. How cool is this?
Very cool.
Over here around the fountain is where the ducks hang out.
Yeah, that's 11 o'clock in the morning, isn't it?
I'm not sure what time they come.
Yeah. This is where the ducks, the famous ducks of the Peabody. You seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come and they go up to the elevator and back to their penthouse. Now this is seriously cool. We're on the top of the Peabody. You can just, there's Alison. Say hello to all your fans in Australia, Alison. We haven't been introduced to you yet. She's a friend of Tammy Bird. No.
else. I'm
Good.
painfully shy.
Oh yeah, well, she was too. When I first met Tammy, she said, "Don't you take my photograph."
He said it like I sounded too.
We're here for the sunset. They just let you come straight up. And that's where we were just down there before. This is the bridge to West Memphis, which is Arkansas, right over the Mississippi. This is seriously cool.
It is.
Right.
I also would like to take all of our pictures together.
Ah, thank you, Alison.
Yeah, that would
We
be
would
really,
we would like that.
that'd be really good.
Now this is very cool. We've found the ducks of the Peabody. And you know what? They say in the guidebook, they go to their, top floor penthouse when their work is done. It's the top floor.
That is the penthouse.
That's cool right there.
Sorry.
And that's the FedEx, what do they call it? The FedEx
Forum.
FedEx Forum, and the Memphis Grizzlies play there.
We play there in the Memphis Tigers.
And the Memphis Tigers, and that is Beale Street. We can see the Hard Rock Cafe of Beale Street right there, and that is facing south.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And that's where we're eating dinner. I've been warned that the waiting staff are very rude. So we'll see about that.
Brett, look. They've went and put another one of those Jeff, please touch me signs.
We want to tell everyone what happened at Graceland today.
Apparently I couldn't keep my hands to myself. I didn't even realize I was doing it. I was literally rubbing up against the shag carpet walls at one point.
Yeah, you were. And I said, dude, fucking leave that alone. And you'll go, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. It was just his enthusiasm. It was his enthusiasm. And then you were knocking on the wood counter and I said, dude, don't touch. It's got to be around here in 1,000 years. It's original. It's not like they're going to take it out and put another one in once enough people have knocked on it.
I wasn't even thinking.
No, I know you weren't. I knew you weren't, but I had to jump on you straight away because I thought they were going to come and just take you away,
Be formally invited to leave.
So we're over here, the mezzanine floor, which is just above the lobby. That's right. Because you haven't said it's not, I assume it's right. We might go and check in.
They're proud of the rooms here.
Yeah, we've seen it in the movies.
Dude, they have a picture of you up here. You gotta see it.
Picture of me? Yeah, right. No way. Oh, that is the way I look now. No, it's Abbott and Costello. It's Abbott. It's Lou Abbott. That'd be about right. I've never been more fat.
What? Is he just a handsome fella?
No, he was. No question.
There's enough of a similarity there.
The local girls here don't even know what a creel is, but this is a classic. This is to Charles Rossman. This is the boss, writing to his second in charge. His name's Gary Belts. I've briefly glanced over to the Che Philippe menu. I'm extremely sensitive to the serving of duck from this menu and would like an alternative entree. As I mentioned to you, by serving duck in our restaurant, it is almost as if we are reducing our image to a mortal plane rather than enhancing it to an immortal plane. We are basically taking our logo, slaughtering it and serving it, and I'm not sure this is to our benefit. In other words, there is definitely an unconscious psychological connection to these ducks with many generations of mid-southerners. I would hate to discontinue that connection with this fashion that has evolved over the years. Please discuss this with Martin and suggest an alternative entree. Gary, there will be no dead ducks at the Peabody. That's classic.
It's good.
That is classic. And I had to film. I probably won't go into the final film, but I'll write it. I'll write about it. You know, and I had to get it down so I can quote myself.
Are you ready? Thank you. Thanks, Peabody Duck.
Peabody duck.
It's so cute.
You need one. A pet.
Barbara, show the fans our Peabody duck. That's going straight to the Dale Earnhardt room.
That's cute.
$6. What's that?
The screen wipe for your computer screen. LCDs.
We've seen some amazingly innovative things from the American merchandise people since we've been here.
Anything gonna make a little money.
The new phrase. Shut the duck up.
Yeah, you're not swearing or nothing. I love this.
I love that.
Elvis dark chocolate. Excellent.
This is Phil.
And
Hey, Phil.
the dog's name?
That's Lulu.
Lulu.
Lulu's the star.
She is.
And me and Tammy used to work together, about 10 years ago?
Almost 10 years ago.
Weird. Wow.
AS Hospitality. We ran a collator.
Worked at a printing company.
Yeah.
Yeah. Red skies at night, sailor's delight. Red skies in the morning, sailor's warning.
Oh, there you
Is that
go.
how it goes?
Say it again.
I think red skies at night, sailor's delight. Sailor's warning. Pink skies, pink, red.
Yeah.
Got to be kidding.
You can smell it. You can smell it. Here we are, deep in Rendezvous. These are our waiting staff for this evening. Specifically, it's Robert Senior, who has been here since 1963. 50 years this year. And he's around here somewhere. He'll be back. I saw this place on the Travel Channel, and Denny Hamlin brought his NASCAR team here. All of the other guys, the newest one, is 1971, except for his son, Robert Jr. That's incredible. That is incredible, isn't it? That's even longer than Ben's been at FedEx. What year did you start at FedEx?
I started FedEx in 1980. I've been there 33 years.
33 years. That's amazing. Kennedy,
Till 67.
yes, Kennedy was still the president when this gentleman started working here.
I don't know what I get you one.
What did he say?
I don't
Not on that one.
get you one.
He'll get me free.
Ah. Okay, we put that one away then. There's Robert's on my menu. So what month in 1963 did you start working here? Can you remember?
December, January.
January of 63. Kennedy. Thank you, sir.
Roughly about 11 more months. 10 months.
Oh, yeah. Excellent. Excellent.
Thunderbird Swiss up a Mad Dog 2020. That's the wine.
Oh, that's the wine I want to taste. This is the special appetizer. You got the wine. It's all happening.
You just pop them and go. All right.
We're going to sell some ribs.
Oh yeah,
It's a full rack of ribs.
we got ourselves some ribs.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you.
They look very, very good. Do they taste any good? They good taste? They taste.
Yeah, so you've
This is
been
awesome.
so
So that's got the dry. What's it got on at the moment? Just the dry, they call it. And you add
The dry rub, which is,
the
and if you want,
to make them wet, as they say, that's the famous sauce,
I know Elvis.
Rendezvous sauce.
but these are all
I
dry.
would send him my photo.
Now Barbara here has some ribs, but she's also got chicken. Now put your head next to it for scale. How big is? Have you got enough food? You reckon? Thought so. I got me some too. Good. Melt in your mouth type stuff.
You need to try it.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, we had our delicious ribs. You knew there'd be that, didn't you? It's an interesting place, this one. Pretty big. Full of character. Oh, sensational. More ribs. Because this place is huge. It's like a rabbit warren, except it's bigger. Through to more areas, and that's where they do all their damage out there. Oh, and out the back. Incredible.
Oh, you gone.
Touchdown? Touchdown. Jeff and Ben have gone to move the car, and I said, I'll walk over to Bill, and the girl said, oh no, we'll protect you. You might get into trouble.
No, we knew you would get into trouble.
Oh yeah, so aren't I lucky?
Might get into trouble.
Tammy said, I'll just talk my way out of it. That's what you said.
Yes, I did. I think you could.
Always have. No prizes for guessing where we are.
We all got green hair. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is Beale Street, Memphis, Tennessee, baby. On a Thursday evening. All this standing around shit ain't getting us a drink.
That's for damn sure.
Let's go.
Let's belly up.
Well, we're in the BB King's Blues Club, the original one, the Memphian one. And his house wine is called Lucille. My dad will appreciate that. That's the name of his guitar, any guitar he plays, isn't it? Just calls them all Lucille.
Well, ribs is up there with, like, pizza. And pizza's up there with sex. Even when it's bad, it's good. When it's mediocre, it's fucking outstanding.
Thanks, Jeff Riggs.
So there you have it.
It's a
Rules to live by.
words of wisdom you just could not pay for.
By the way, Woodford on the rocks.
Woodford on the rocks.
Looks like I scored a double.
Ontario, Canada. And
Alrighty, we've just checked out of the D's Inn at Graceland. There's Animal at Graceland, Animal and the King.
live at Graceland on.
And there's the front gates just to prove it.
Animals having a ball.
He's having a ball. Look at the look on his face. And that was the Lisa Marie.
Graceland, it's not Graceland. It's Graceland.
Yeah, it is. It's Graceland.
Land part is shortened to slow. Graceland. So Graceland, if you're from the South. Graceland is okay too. When you come here talking about Graceland, we'll know you're not from here. That's okay because we love it when people visit.
Good analogy.
Still on Elvis Presley Boulevard. The place, as I said when we were here last time, is not thriving. It's dying. But the area in Whitehaven where Graceland itself is fine, really. But only a very small part of it. Look at that on the roof there. Classic stuff. And look at that cemetery there. Been closed and abandoned for years. No money to keep it, keep the upkeep even. United Road Machinery Company. Did you see that? Oh, it was long closed, wasn't it? It's just abandoned. It's got heaps of vehicles in it. People in Australia, if you're going to come over here and do Graceland, speak to me first. That's where Elvis was originally buried, at Forest Hill.
Walk down those stairs any minute.
Elvis lives here. Elvis Radio.
Oh, cracking song. Casey's Motel. Jeez.
Maybe not.
It's not even gated. Oh, there was a car there and a Coke machine. Surely not. Surely it's been closed for years. Casey's Motel.
Did you not spot it?
There's so much to see, left hand and right hand side of the road.
It looked derelict until you look in and there's a Coke machine and a car. You saw maybe not.
This is now the hood, as Jeff would call it.
We say didn't it? Look
And
better.
it wasn't too bad when I came for the first time in 2001, but it was dodgy, but not anything like this. The King just wouldn't believe it if he was to drive down here today. This is still Elvis Presley Boulevard. Okay, this is turning off Elvis Presley Boulevard onto McLemore Avenue. This is more for my dad than anyone else, I suppose. Except the Bvde. Oh, look at that place. They're pretty proud of that one. But you're not going to see too much of that down here. Aretha Franklin, Otis Redding, Carla Thomas, Isaac Hayes, Albert King, you name it. Elvis Presley, he recorded here, although he was not a contracted Stax artist. He did a few things here in the 70s. McLemore Avenue. And then we got the local cruiser, as they call them over here. Police. I got a photo of this back in 2011. I thought it was abandoned.
So did I, but no, it looks like they're still using it. But look at the pictures here.
Look at the picture on there.
It's really good. And the one round the other side is from like early 60s or something. Good stuff.
Moving further westwards on McLemore. Oh, look at that, the gates in the front of that place. Now you see, that's the great contrast you get.
That was a bed and breakfast.
Yeah,
Oh, was it?
that's good.
Bed and breakfast here on McLemore.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a copper.
Yeah.
So you go in there, you go into that friendly food mart.
Yeah, hang on, Jeff was just saying that the coppers there, there's a friendly food mart it's called, and they're keeping an eye on who's going in and out. Can you tell me when it's green? I can't even see those lights.
I can't either. I think, oh yeah, I can now. Okay, I'll let you know.
There's one little one up here.
I see this one.
Yeah, look at that car wash. Jeff just described them as the Walking Dead. No hope. Yeah, they're the boys there. That's what they're casing that joint there, the cops, I mean.
Yeah.
And Stacks is just down here on the left. We haven't even gone off McLemore to go around the back streets yet, where these famous people grew up. All the Stacks records, most of the artists, all grew up within a few blocks of the studio here. And that's McLemore Avenue, 2013 style. You know what? No parking, bus only. How quickly are we going to be?
Very good.
All right.
Copyrighted ticket.
That's it. That's the famous Elvis photograph. Right there.
Here.
Do the deals and all. It's all good auto sales. Look at Dodge. He doesn't look very slimy, does he? God bless America. Back to the Lorraine Motel, where that laurel wreath is positioned is where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated on April the 4th, 1968. Jeff hasn't been here before, so we've come to take a bit of a look and pay our respects. That's the window the bullets came from.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a guest here at Lorraine Motel in April of 1968. He came to Memphis and supported starting the sanitation workers. On the evening of April 4th, he stepped out to the balcony from room 306 in preparation to dine at the home of Reverend Samuel Billy Times, just moments before he was shot by an assassin's bullet at 6:01 p.m. As he lay on the balcony waiting for the ambulance to arrive, he was immediately surrounded by Reverends McLemore, Billy Times, and Andrew Young. He was taken to St. Joseph Hospital in hopes of saving his life, but doctors pronounced him dead several times p.m. While other cities erupted in violence in the midst of his assassination, Memphis remained peaceful. As you approach room 306 and stand on the balcony, please honor the sacred ground in silence and listen to the precious Lord sung by Elder Jackson at his funeral, and reflect on life and legacy.
And we stand
You see how they're spending all that money building a monument rather than having the people. King would want that. He stood up for the people, for the disadvantaged. Yeah. We could be doing the same thing over there. It sounds boring.
People are starving. They're spending 27 million. Admittedly, the area of the lodging house on the left-hand side does have a lot about the life of James Earl Ray, the guy that was accused and indeed served a life sentence for his murder. All the conspiracy theories are on display there too. And there's a lot of people that say James Earl Ray didn't do it. There's the patsy. We've heard that sort of thing before.
Well, good on you, Mike's.
Oh,
Yeah.
take care.
Well, good luck.
See, that's the I Am a Man. Jeff, that's the I Am a Man placards that they were.
Yeah, this lady was the one that created the series.
All right.
Cornelia Crenshaw. She did that. She was the mastermind behind the song. Her name was Cornelia Crenshaw. You can look her up. She selected it from a poem.
Okay.
Given a poem about 5 or 6 years before the sanitation strike, and she remembered the words and she selected those words. But you never hear that she did it though. But she and I were good friends, and she helped me with the protest until she passed on. She wouldn't step foot in the museum. She said it was all part of a land grab, and we agreed. And so she took me through the rough parts of the protest, the obstacles. If it wasn't for her, I don't think that I know I didn't know anything about protesting. She guided me along the way. Her name is Cornelia Crenshaw. King wrote in her car.
Well, I don't know.
So that old girl had a pretty good point, I reckon. And you two agree?
Well, I do.
Especially after what we've seen this morning, for example, you know. And as I said, and what Ben talks about, the corruption that's gone on in this city in particular in the last 20, 25 years, let alone since 1968, which is now, as I filmed, 45 years ago.
Yeah, no, that money's making its way, trickling back to the people. Not that I can tell.
No, it doesn't have any signs of it.
Not at all.
Yeah, but 27 million going into the development of that one building. If it brings in tourist money, you could say, yeah, okay, that's helping, but where is it going?
She said King wouldn't want it.
Well, yeah. Because he wanted it directly for the people, and yeah.
Yeah, like to that quote there, I filmed the quote. Now what are we doing now, people? Do you want to explain what's happening?
We're looking for Beale Street and find a little gumbo joint.
We're after Gumbo for lunch today. We left the car outside the Lorraine Motel, save reparking it down here. Plus, it's a nice day for a walk and we need a bit of a walk.
Yeah.
Empty buildings proliferate. Now leasing, I don't know how long that's been empty. Every single town and city in America has at least one Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. Well, it's Friday, September 6, 2013. As you know already, we've been having a bit of a cruise around Memphis today. And we've got Jeff doing the honours. He's not going to be with us too much longer. The hours are counting down. Tonight he goes back to India on a bus, and that'll be interesting to hear his story. We're just going to go and try and find some gumbo to eat for lunch, as we were just talking about, and then head back to the car, go across the bridge to West Memphis to Arkansas, so Bvde can tick Arkansas off the map, get out, touch the ground, take a photo back here on the other side, and then it's down to Olive Branch in Mississippi, Tammy and Ben's place for dinner, and then we're going to go and drop Riggs here off at the bus. We're about up to date, basically, at the moment. I was just saying to Riggs, he was over and above he was on his knees then with that shot. I said, he says, I skinned my knee for you, and you did the same thing down in...
I did the same, only it wasn't skinning my knee in Chicago. I got them this horrible big streak of oil.
Oh, that's right.
I was trying to clear it off for the next day.
Prince Palace Cafe, gumbo and neon light.
Oh yeah, good pickup, Riggs.
Ain't that good? Man, ain't that good? I'm at home. Come on in for 5 minutes. Sorry,
3, sir.
2.
3. Excellent, thank you, sir. We've just given our order. We're just looking at the decor in here. The waiter was telling us he thinks it's copper tiles because they're real heavy, the roof tiles. So look at that. And this particular restaurant, King's Palace Cafe, has been in here since 1983. The building was the loans office before that.
Yeah.
Because it was only in the...
From down the street because it opened, I think, in the 20s, something like that, you said?
Yeah.
But it moved up here in 83, so it's an old restaurant.
Yeah, I went to the men's and I was thinking they haven't restored any or renovated any restored any of these buildings along Bvde. They're all very old, and they've just sort of just tarted them up, as we say in Australia, every few years, give them a paint job and this and that. They're full of character. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. This is Gumbo. Big bowl of Gumbo Jeff and I've got. They are the gator chips. That is alligator. And that is crawfish tail. So it's a real Louisiana type lunch. And that's Barbara's garden salad. Just a salad.
Gator chip, here we go.
Right.
Never had one.
Never had alligator before, and that makes two of us. It's good.
Very tender.
Excellent. I've got to get a photograph now.
I'd expect it to be tender. I'd be interested to hear if you think it tastes fishy at all, because it comes down totally to what they feed the gators on. If they're natural ones and they eat fish, then they taste a little bit fishy. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
But if they're, farmed, they feed them chicken, so they don't taste quite, the meat doesn't taste quite the same.
Very interesting. Thank you, sir. So a substantial meal for three, as it turned out, on Beale Street. So that'll wind up at just over 50. That's pretty fair, what do you think?
Yeah, very. It's delicious.
Very, very, very tasty.
Got what I came for.
I'm still chewing.
Yes, you are. We're just talking about gratuities and money, and some guy came up to you last night.
So we were on Beale Street last night, and everyone was in the bar enjoying it, and I stepped out for a little air and just look around, and a street person, bum maybe, I suppose, comes up to me and starts talking. Hey, where are you from? You're not from here. And I told him, and I knew he was eventually going to get around to asking me for money. So just when I thought he was going to do it, I asked him if he could spare a buck.
Thank you very much. Okay, that was really nice.
He just kind of.
Very good, thank you.
So I said,
what did he say?
I said, hey, buddy.
Look on his face.
I said, hey, buddy, you got a buck? Right then, I mean, the look on his face just went.
Took the wind right out of his sails.
Took the wind right out of his sails. And while he was kind of looking at his shoes, I just walked away.
Oh, how funny to laugh at the poor and the impoverished. It's the American way.
I'm very envious. You guys are really getting a good dose of the musical American landscape. Country music in Nashville, down into the Memphis blues, and soon to be down in New Orleans, soaking up the jazz.
And don't forget about the Mississippi, the blues down on the Delta.
Delta blues.
Delta blues.
Delta blues.
And Austin, Austin's supposed to be the music capital of the world these days, taking over from Nashville. That's what they're saying. And we've stepped off Union, walking back to the Lorraine Motel, and that's the Gibson Guitar Factory. Right there. I was talking earlier about Memphis, and it's abandoned or old buildings. That's an old hotel that's been empty for 40 years. It's a huge structure.
Well, this is what I do. I try to, let me tell you something, guys.
What's your name?
Lewis.
Lewis, hey, how are you, Lewis?
My daughter's name is Marquita.
Right.
She's 8 years old.
He's an ex-Navy veteran.
Yeah. And
so I'm just getting a shot of these old buildings over here.
And you know something, what it is here? It's a lot of homeless guys down here, right? 90% of them are drug users. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, they don't like me because they say I think I'm better than them.
Oh,
it's not that. I just don't subject myself so to do what they do.
Yeah.
You know? So I started a petition because me and my daughter stayed in a hotel down here for 3 months. You know?
Okay.
And when the time was finished, we had to stay in a homeless shelter here. But they charge admission for homeless shelters, and that's not fair.
Yeah.
I fought for this country for 12 years.
Yeah, yeah.
And I will happily do it again.
So they treat you like shit, the veterans?
Yeah.
In this country. That's interesting. So You're from Memphis?
No, I'm from Chicago.
Okay, so how did you wind up down here?
Because I used to be TAD here, temporary assigned duty.
Oh, I see.
So I'm familiar with the area. And
Okay.
Living is cheaper, you know, because I want to get a job at St. D Hospital.
Oh, that's interesting.
But God places people in your life at certain point, certain time. I call them angels. You know, God places people in your life. And I would do anything legally to feed my daughter.
She's 8 and she was saying, I just want to get it on film, that there's always someone worse off than you. At least you got a roof over your head at the moment.
Well, you know, but see, they charge admission for shelters, and that's not fair.
Yeah, you said, yeah.
It's not fair at all. And I'm on camera, and I must say,
Yeah, you are.
it's not a black and white thing. It's about doing the right thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, you nailed it right there.
Gonna come up with this.
Yeah, there it is.
The sign was. That's you know something, guys? I thank you so much for not looking down on me.
Well, we don't do that where we're from anyway.
Right.
We just don't do that.
And you know, so I'm 55 years old, and you know, I have to swallow my pride, but it makes me feel less than a man even asking anybody for help.
Yeah.
I do what I have to do.
Oh, now the WLOK radio station. I've heard of that one. Memphis' first African-American owned station, 1977. Excellent.
Oh, my name is Louis.
Yeah, Lewis, I'm Brett.
Brett, your father. You said to me. Yeah. My little girl name is Marquita.
But as we walk back past the Lorraine Motel, it's just saying, at least all these guys here that are doing these renovations are in work. They got jobs. So that's something. The Martin Street Mall, that's more modern. They got things going on there. Downtown Memphis project. Interesting. Follow the signs for 40 West, right near the big pyramid. It's been sitting empty now for quite a few years. It was built for the Grizzlies or someone. Ben's brother slid down the outside of it. That's another story. Thank you. What's that? It's got spikes in it. Mississippi River, look at that. And there's your sign for Arkansas. So then,
I wonder what number it is for Arkansas. Here we go. Yay!
here in Arkansas, honey,
Yeah.
home of the 41st President of the United States of America.
Old Bill.
I'll have cheese with those fries, thank you. Thank you, honey. Good shot of the Mississippi. You're gonna reach down and touch some Arkansas.
Here in Arkansas.
You know what, I better do the same because I was just telling the story about when I was here last, I didn't get out of the car either.
Well, it's my first new state for this trip. So, Arkansas, another one on the list.
Hey, Riggs. You own this land. This land is yours. That's a big ass sign, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And I tell you what, we're fortunate, we reckon, well, I reckon, because it's closed, like it's gone to God, as we would say. They've only got one old front loader over there to rent. The property's for sale, and I wouldn't have thought that sign would be up there for too much longer.
I'd like to take that home.
Caterpillar's pretty cool too, very cool. Over here in West Memphis, Arkansas. That big bloke on the left there, he's fair dinkum hauling the mail, doing about 80 mile an hour as we head back to the Mississippi. Look at this bloke blowing shit out the back all the way along the interstate. He had rubbish bags and they were just piling the shit out into the breeze.
I'm used to seeing shit like that.
It's a good shot. Downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Right on the Mississippi River. My brother Matt got this exact same footage, I'm sure, as he was crossing the bridge from where they were staying in West Memphis. Welcome to the great state of Tennessee.
good stuff.
I thought if that front door's unlocked, I'm just going to walk straight on through it. I'm not even going to tell her.
Well,
How you
that's
doing?
okay. You're always welcome here. This is your home.
This is the prodigal son has returned, as we would say.
Well,
And
if you're hungry, because we've got a big dinner tonight.
Good, good, very good.
Oh, you remember last time I told you if I ever got
Oh, I looked at that.
Mhm.
I could. Where did you find that?
This was given to Bean from someone, and you said, "Oh, you need to put it." And I said, "Well, I plan on it."
So I was here last time. I thought I'd seen it, but it wasn't in there.
No, I didn't have
Cricket bat, yeah, cricket bat.
You may have seen the cricket bat, but not in here. But I told
No.
you I'd put it on display.
Yeah, excellent.
And this is yours, so I don't want you guys to forget it.
Explain to the folks back home what that is.
This is homemade peanut brittle. So I make it here myself, and it doesn't take very long. But if you ever eat this, store-bought is out.
Yeah, oh no, I haven't eaten store-bought stuff, as you say, since then.
I've got mine already packed up in the.
Yeah, but try this.
Hang on, I was told to stay well away from his, and then you're giving me mine.
Well, you know, Bvde, I made this, and then Bvde indicated that she couldn't get it right. So I thought, if she
Oh, no,
wants,
she-
we'll make more.
Yeah, I think she tried to, but it wasn't quite like that.
It doesn't break your teeth.
Hey, Tammy, I can't stand here and watch him have something. Come on, girl.
I'll take that, all right?
Thank you.
The refrigerator, go out that door right there, and the refrigerator's right there. We'll have pickup with anything.
So, Barbara hasn't stopped talking about these strawberries for the last 2 years.
These are
Raspberries, sorry, raspberries.
And then here's
Oh
the
my God.
There's the dip. And I bought 3 of these because I didn't want her to run out.
$3. $3 is all out.
Yeah,
I'm set. I don't need
these.
anything else.
And that, they're the best quality raspberries
Oh,
you can.
look at the size of them. We don't get them that size. They're beautiful, completely ripe and gorgeous. Look at that. We just don't get them like that.
Mm.
Barbara, we got you grapes
Oh,
and strawberries and blueberries. We have cantaloupe. We cut some cantaloupe. You're welcome, but I don't think it's going to be all that.
what, you don't think it's going to be any good?
Nope.
Welcome to Tammy Bird's kitchen.
You can watch it all disappear.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you
That
gotta,
was
you gotta play the
sweet pumpkin fries, by the way. So we've got to remember that. Oh, sweet potato. Sweet potato, sorry, there is a difference. I marked it up. We've got to remember that one. They were outstanding. Everything was outstanding.
Especially you guys.
Oh, no, you, Tammy Bird. It's all about you.
It's all about you. That's what this is all about.
Excellent. Well, you have an appreciative audience.
Feed me like this one.
No, right, yeah.
Go fix yourself. To put it in the microwave.
Is that true, Tammy Bird?
No, it's those chips and bread right
she
there.
does
That's
not
what
like
he
the
eats.
microwave. She doesn't use the microwave at all, hardly.
I'd rather cook than use the microwave. Here.
It's time for Jeff to depart. And he turned down my peanut brittle that Tammy Bird's just offered.
My peanut butter, yeah. I did do that.
Okay.
It's time for Jeff to leave.
Great one. I want to say no.
Thank you.
All right. I need a hug too.
All right. Thank you so much.
You go back and see us too.
All right. You sure I got
Got everything?
I think I do.
Well, here we are in South Memphis at the Greyhound station, and Jeff's got a nice 14-hour trip ahead of him all the way back up to Indianapolis, here from South Memphis. And we're at the end of another adventure.
Yeah.
Another
Fantastic adventure. Good journey.
Jeff and Brett adventure, and BB, of course, not forget BB, not here at the moment. And we're going to do it all again soon. We've had a hell of a time.
Yep.
Buddy. And we'll see you in Australia. If not, then it'll be in 2016.
Love you, big guy.
Love you too, mate. Take care, right?
Will do.
Look after those girls,
Absolutely.
and we'll be in touch. I won't leave it as long to ring this next time.
Oh, man.
Or if something doesn't work out here.
Will do. Thanks.
See you, mate.